101.7 and 103.7 WTIB present Talk of the Town with Henry Hinton. News, sports, and community information, and everything that's going on around town. Now, with Talk of the Town, here's your host, Henry Hinton.
Okay, welcome in. It's Talk of the Town, Monday morning, March 31st. Henry Hinton, Trent McGee, and Carly Swain in the studio with you this morning, and I'm getting ready to sneeze.
Go right ahead.
Matt was saying this morning, if you've got allergies, take your medicine today.
For my wife, I'd like for my wife to look, honey, it's Kleenex.
With her name on it.
But I do still have the toilet paper up here, too.
Ew.
My wife was screaming at me because she was like, do you know you're on TV and you've got toilet paper in your hand?
Gross.
Details.
She's so right on this.
McGee, tell us what the weather's going to be today while I make an attempt to try to not.
I hope that season goes away pretty soon because with the weather like this week, sunny skies for today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. You can be out on the golf course at some point during one of those days. Highs in the low 70s pretty much for all 3 days under sunny skies. Every night clear. I think it's the first full week of spring weather we've seen thus far. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Carly Swain's here from WIT. Good morning, Carly.
Good morning.
How are you?
Doing well.
Nice to see you. This will date you a little bit. You know whose birthday it is today? Mama Partridge from the Partridge Family.
Really?
Shirley Jones.
Wow.
How old do you think she is?
Oh, gosh, I don't know.
I'm going to say 83.
It was hard to guess their age when
Shirley Jones, 80 today.
You're close, yeah.
80 years old today. Christopher Walken.
What?
3 little kittens. They've lost their mittens. You ever heard him do 3 little kittens?
This is our cowbell guy, right?
On the same way that you.
I need more cowbell.
Only difference is I make gold records.
Christopher Walken is 71. Have you ever seen him dance?
Yes.
He is a heck of a dancer.
Yes.
I have not seen
yeah.
him dance. He can dance.
Flexible.
71 years old today. Former Vice President Al Gore. Have you ever seen him dance?
I only watched him create the
Seen a
internet.
verbal dance.
Not-
Ask him if he invented the internet and watch him dance. I invented the internet. Al Gore is 66 years old. Is it Ewan McGregor? Ewan McGregor?
Ewan, yeah.
Ewan McGregor is 43 years old. But the big news there, of course, is Shirley Jones, which is pretty interesting because, David Cassidy's been in the news a lot. He was the heartthrob on Partridge Family. He just got arrested for drunk driving again in California.
Oh, no.
Apparently, he's having a difficult time dealing with his loss of career. A lot of those teenage heartthrobs, they just can't. They end up in drug rehab and stuff.
That's why it's so funny that not funny, but I guess it's ironic that you hear people complaining and going on about Miley and Justin Bieber, and this is not new.
Oh no!
You know what I mean? It's just
So all you parents that are pushing your children into acting and all that when they're 8 years old, look at where it leads.
Think twice.
We've talked about it on the show before. The only person that I can think of that was a child actor that went on and had success was Ron Howard, Opie.
Big time. Yeah, big time for him, for sure.
But he's talked about it over the years about how his parents kept him grounded.
Kirsten Dunst has done just fine for herself.
Yeah.
Carrie Russell has done fine.
I don't know any of those people.
The girl from Blossom is back on CBS shows now. There's some people that have Justin Timberlake's done just fine.
Except for Kirsten Dunst, none of those people you named had the kind of fame that
Timberlake?
David Cassidy had.
Justin Timberlake did okay.
Well,
He
that's
hasn't been to
true.
rehab.
That's true. Okay. You're right about that.
Yeah. Jessica Simpson, had a marriage issue, but I mean, she hasn't gone off the bandwagon with, booze or drugs or something.
As far as you know.
Well, I'd like to think that she hasn't. I like her perfume.
We talked about the movie. We talked about the movie Noah last hour and how awful everybody's saying it is. It won the box office this weekend, $44 million.
I just saw that. I was gonna bring that up.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's new movie, his attempt to get back in.
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing?
His Sabotage is the name of his movie.
Ironic, isn't it?
It did very poorly. It came in 7th this weekend. It, debut weekend came in 7th.
I want to get back to Hollywood.
The
Just again.
I guess the big movie coming out this coming week is Captain America.
Oh.
Captain America Winter Soldier coming out this weekend. But, of course, the Final Four is set, and we're talking about the fact that UConn got in. And so does East Carolina get any of that money? Since I guess we're not technically in the AC yet, but
I have no idea.
probably not. But I would think that's a big payday for the conference, the American
Yeah.
Conference.
Oh,
The fact that the Connecticut Huskies got into the Final Four, and they're going to be playing Florida. And nobody gives them a chance to win, McGee, but they forget.
They beat Florida.
They beat Florida in December.
Beat them by a point. Sure did.
By 1 point. Oh.
By 1 point.
So do you give them any chance at all?
I give them a chance, but
So you got Florida playing UConn, Wisconsin playing Kentucky.
Kentucky.
I like the way Kentucky's playing right now. They have the mojo.
Kentucky's got the
They have
mojo.
the
You heard it
mojo.
here first.
They have the
Kentucky's
mojo.
got the mojo.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Twitter handle.
Yeah.
At Kentucky Mojo.
All right, 11 minutes after 8 o'clock. We're going to have some friends from the Boys and Girls Club stopping by this morning. Teresa Barefield's going to be here. And she said either Jim Clement or Gordon Jethro will be here with us. I don't know who's coming in. But we're going to be talking about the big Boys and Girls Club golf tournament, which is coming up, which Jim Clement and the Clement Company sponsor every year. I mentioned the Greenville headline story this morning. Hank Hinton has decided to be a sports writer, which I'm very excited about. Did you see the single largest day we've had since we've launched GreenvilleHeadlines.com was Friday, and I'm sure it was because Hank's column went up about his relationship with David Garrard and what David Garrard is up to now. Well, this morning, inspired by the incredible finish yesterday by Will McKenzie, Greenville's Will McKenzie, who almost won the golf tournament yesterday. He came in second. He tied for second in the Texas Open there. Is it Valspar? Valspar, Texas Open? Valero, Texas.
But Valspar
Open,
sounds nice.
yeah, Valero.
They might like to sponsor
Well, we don't
one,
have
too.
Valeros
Spain.
around here. Valero's like a convenience store, right? A
Yeah.
gas station. The Valero Texas Open. So McKenzie comes in second yesterday. So Hank has written a column on GreenvilleHeadlines.com this morning about Will McKenzie having his best year ever, and he talks about when he first met Will, and how, they actually became good friends. I remember when Hank got married that Will came to Hank's. He came to his engagement party and was the life of the party. Actually, Will McKenzie's the life of every party that he attends. And we got a great picture of the morning last year when we had him on Talk of the Town. But Will is playing lights out. I mean, it's unbelievable how good Will McKenzie is playing. I mean, the sky is the limit for him now, right? He's it looks like he's finally reaching the potential, McGee, that we all thought. But here's the good thing. He's putting better. But he just couldn't get one of those birdie putts to fall on the back nine yesterday. He had like 4 or 5 birdie putts that were makeable.
Those greens were tough greens to hit on Sunday. And with the weather being the way it was, they weren't sticking. And those are risky approach shots you take on that course out in Texas. But, but like I said early in the first hour, he made just 1 bogey on the day, and that was on hole number 1. So he had a great showing throughout the entire tournament, and now 5 top 10 finishes, 9 top 25 finishes. He's playing great golf, and like you said in hour 1, he's going to break out and win one soon. You just have that feeling. He's playing that kind of golf.
No doubt about it. If you go to GreenvilleHeadlines.com, there's a lot of great stuff that you can read. We talked about the fact that there's editorials on there. The commentary about Greenville needing more activities for kids. There was a commentary. I'm looking for the commentary. Where's the commentary that the guy sent in over the weekend? I thought that they posted about what's going to happen to East Carolina when this pay for these players start getting paid, and whether or not the Pirate Club is going to be able to keep up and all that stuff. So that's all on GreenvilleHeadlines.com. And we mentioned that Tim Edwards is going to be on the show tomorrow. We'll have a exclusive interview on GreenvilleHeadlines.com with Tim. Tim, of course, is the gentleman, the first person who was shot in the Walmart shooting. He was actually not in the Walmart parking lot. He was across Greenville Boulevard when Lakeem Faust, the young man who's in prison now for doing all that, when he was shot in the face getting out of his car in front of the Kellum Law Firm.
That's a day I'll never forget. You could just feel, even though I didn't know at the time what was going on,
Yeah.
everything around me, hinted at something bad's happening.
Yeah.
You could just feel it. You could feel it.
Yeah. I remember being here in the station and starting to get phone calls at the station, and we went live. If you remember that day, we were getting phone calls from people who were getting, some people had been in the parking lot. I remember one lady called us that had been in the Walmart parking lot. We had her live on the air when the whole thing started, and then there were other people who were being blocked on Greenville Boulevard who were calling in, and I just always have thought that we probably have not thanked the Greenville police enough for the quick action that they took. More people would have been shot.
Oh, they were there in, literally seconds. Not a minute, seconds.
There would have been more people shot had they not gotten there as quickly as they did.
It was incredible. I mean, seeing officers armed with rifles, in SWAT-style gear outside of a parking lot at a Walmart. I mean, it's just...
In the middle of the day.
Yeah, exactly. And that's another point, too. I mean, broad daylight. It was... I remember I had just gotten home, and my phone was blowing up with all the news alerts from WITN.com.
Crazy stuff.
And I looked, and I went, do I need to go back? Because it was just incredible what was going on.
Yep. Also on the front page of GreenvilleHeadlines.com is our Greenville Vital Signs link, which you can use to find a area medical professional if you're looking for a healthcare professional. You link onto that, and you'll go to the videos of some great local medical practices like Pirate Pediatrics, Atlantic Gastroenterology, with Dr. Sturgis and Dr. Fountain. And we are working this week. Michael and I are going to be busy this week. We're working on shooting some more videos and part of Greenville Vital Signs, which is also on the front page of GreenvilleHeadlines.com. So check out our new website. Make it part of your daily routine, GreenvilleHeadlines.com. I was trying to decide, should we link the Bleacher Report article about Shane Carden being a top 10 prospect for the Heisman Trophy on GreenvilleHeadlines.com or not? We'd kind of be stealing their material if we did that, wouldn't we?
Yeah. But I mean...
Well, that's a good decision to make on air.
but he's our quarterback.
There you
Yes.
go.
It is a
He's our
local story. It's true. All right, 17 minutes after 8. Let's get a break, and we're coming back, and Carly Swain will get us our news headlines. Busy week here on the show. On Thursday, we'll be live at the Greenville Convention Center for the Greenville Chamber of Commerce Business Expo, and then on Friday morning live at Krispy Kreme. So a lot of stuff coming up this week, a lot of good things happening in town. Springtime is here, and we'll be right back.
Many people in eastern North Carolina suffer from diabetes. The question is, can the disease be managed before it causes harm? Are there lifestyle changes that can help prevent it in the first place? And can a health system really make a difference? At Vidant Health, we are empowering people with tools and resources to detect and manage chronic disease. Can diabetes education and management help members of your family lead healthier lives? The answer is definitely yes.
Sorry.
Oh, hey, and check out that new look from Pepsi.
I don't know why, but today I feel a little bit different. I feel like I woke up this morning and I can change the world. I can change the world. I guess it's true, yeah.
At the law firm of Hardy & Hardy, we don't simply take cases. We take your case personally.
I've been in several car accidents, and each time I've turned to Hardy & Hardy for help. They are honest, hardworking, and dependable. I've been satisfied with the conclusion of each case, and I would recommend Wayne and Charles Hardy to my family and friends.
You matter to us.
Protecting the rights of the seriously injured.
It's the #1 for everyone sales event going on now at Greenville Toyota. You've heard of 20% off at the mall and the big retail discount stores, but never before on Toyotas. Greenville Toyota announces up to 20% off MSRP on a huge selection of brand new Toyotas. Plus, get 0% financing on 9 new Toyota models, all with the Greenville Toyota Advantage. And we need your trade, so we'll pay you up to 120% of book value, guaranteed. Don't miss the #1 for everyone sales event with new Toyotas up to 20% off MSRP this month at Greenville Toyota.
Unlock the best life has to offer for generations to come. Introducing the Legacy Membership exclusively at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. As a Legacy member, you'll not only enjoy all the benefits of an active, family-friendly lifestyle, your children and grandchildren will enjoy membership status as well. Belonging to Ironwood is remarkable. Sharing it with your entire family is even better. Become a Legacy member today, only at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. Golf at its finest, life at its fullest.
When you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco. No matter where you go in Eastern Carolina, there's sure to be an attractive and always clean Trade Wilco Hess station nearby. For the absolute lowest prices on gas, groceries, and travel necessities, stop at any of the Trade Wilco Hess stations throughout Eastern Carolina. Keep your eyes on the road, but remember to look for the green and white Hess sign. The best part? No one supports the ECU Pirates more. So when you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco.
By the way, today is the last day you can go and vote. I'm on the website right now. Vote for the Pitt Community College's Dancing with the Stars couples to see who's going to win the People's Choice Award.
Cool.
The website is pccdancingstars.com. pccdancingstars.com. And the team of Kelly Brown and Joey Cuellar won the Judge's Choice Award. But now you have Anna Bischewitz, and Les Still from WCTI, Sarah Hall and Rob Hall, Natalie Saywich and Nathan Summers from the Daily Reflector. Also, the lawyer Ashley Nicole Russell and Mitch Butts, who is one of the professors at out there at Pitt Community College, and Chicago Massey and Mike Mancuso, the BMX, not a BMW rider, he's a BMX rider.
Lynette was on the judging panel for this, and she said
She did a great job.
Really brought it out. They were practicing.
I got to tell you that, of course, this is now it's a popularity contest. Who can get their friends to put the most money into the website to raise money for the Pitt Community College?
But it's for a good cause, right?
But there were, and I'm not going to say who, but there were 3 really good teams.
Yeah.
3 outstanding teams, and then there were 3 teams that tried really hard.
That's a nice way to put
it. But I wouldn't be able to do it either, so I'm not going to criticize them. But I mean,
that's got to take a lot of work.
Oh, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
But today's the last day. Go to pccdancingstars.com, and the voting will end at 11:59 tonight. And then we'll be announcing the winners coming up. And speaking of announcing the winners, McGee, you talked about the fact that if you come out to the Chamber of Commerce Business to Business Expo coming up on Thursday at the Convention Center, there's an incredible thing you can win out there from TAF Office. What is that again?
Yeah, it's an office makeover from TAF, and if you're looking for a brand new,
am I eligible for that?
No.
Why not?
Because we're going to give it away on the show.
Well, so what?
You can't. You can't. Just like you
I
tell.
don't work for the
like
chamber.
Just like you tell me when I ask if I'm eligible to win tickets and things, through us. You tell me no. So I'm telling you no. Can't
but
win
the
that.
station's not giving that away. The chamber's giving it away. I'm registering.
It would smell funny if you won. Can't do it.
It might smell funny, but I wouldn't care.
But no, it's a great. It's a really. I'm talking.
There'd be another letter to the editor, though, wouldn't
it? Probably so. But it's an upscale, really nice office makeover. So if you're in the.
So we'll be giving that away on Friday morning on the show.
Yep.
I think Scott Senator and somebody from TAF office is going to be down at Krispy Kreme. We'll be live at Krispy Kreme Friday morning. And then Saturday is the big Junior Women's Association Touch a Truck. Teresa, are you in that group? I thought you were. A lot of great work in Greenville done by the Junior Women's Association, and they've got their big Touch a Truck event coming up on Saturday behind Greenville Mall. So
Springtime's here.
It is here. All right, let's check our news headlines right now. News this hour brought to you by Homer Tire and the Homer Tire Real Estate Team. To the WITN News Desk now, and here's Carly Swing with the latest local news.
All right, good morning, Henry. Time now 8:24. Here's a look at your WITN News headlines. One man in critical condition today. The woman police say he shot, also in the hospital, all after gunfire in the parking lot of an Olive Garden. That spurred a manhunt over the weekend. The nursing staff at New Hanover Regional Medical Center in Wilmington tells me that George Evans is now in critical condition. He's the man who Jacksonville police had been looking for. It all started after 11 Sunday night when police say that Evans shot a woman he knew in the Olive Garden parking lot along Western Boulevard. Investigators say Evans was once related to that woman, but we don't know how yet. At last check, she was in stable condition. But that night, officers say that the 60-year-old took off in her car. By Sunday afternoon, a swarm of troopers and deputies were stopped along Highway 74 and 76 in Columbus County. They say Evans led them on a car chase only to stop, get out of the car, and display a weapon. Troopers shot Evans. The suspected gunman airlifted to a Wilmington hospital. A weekend foot chase, shots fired. Now one man is dead, an officer hospitalized, and a community left with a lot of questions. New Bern police tell us that Officer Alexander Thalman stopped 35-year-old Bryant Stallings in the Craven Terrace area around 11:45 Friday night. Thalman called for backup. Officer Justin Wester came over. Police say as the two were questioning Stallings, he took off on foot, and then police followed him. Chief Toussaint Summers Jr. tells us that Stallings fired a gun at police. The officer shot back. 22-year-old Officer Alexander Thalman is the officer who is still in the hospital at last check. Officials not releasing any details about his injuries or his condition this morning. We know he was rushed to Vidant on Friday night after the shooting. Camp Lejeune also tells us Thalman is a Lance Corporal in the Marine Corps Reserves. A family friend says he has served 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan. The 23-year-old Officer Justin Wester, who also had responded, was treated and released from the hospital. A scary night for some local homeowners. Authorities say a group of people tried to rob people's homes, and this morning, 2 of the 4 suspects are in custody. We spoke with the Pitt County Sheriff's Office about that overnight investigation in Belvoir. Deputies tell us 2 attempted robberies were reported around 10 p.m., one on Dusty Lane, the other on Billy Loop Road, both in Belvoir. No one was hurt as far as we've heard so far. The search continues this morning for 2 suspects. Deputies have not released the names of the 2 already in custody, but as soon as we hear more, we'll let you know. That's a look at your WITN News update on this Monday morning. Time now is 8:27. Henry, back to you.
All right, thank you very much. Let's check that fabulous forecast. Here's McGee with that.
Yeah, it looks great. Sunny skies for today. A high of 68 degrees tonight. Clear skies, lows around 40. For your Tuesday, intervals of clouds and sunshine with a high of 74 degrees. Clear skies for Tuesday night, lows in the upper 40s. And Wednesday, we could see the first day in the 80s, lower 80s for Wednesday, under sunny skies with lows in the low 50s.
I thought we already had an 80s day.
We have? Where was I?
Didn't we have one day where we hit 80?
Maybe an all 80s music day, but I don't know about a temperature day yet. I haven't seen one of those.
I think somewhere in eastern North Carolina it's already been 80 this year, but I'm just guessing. All right, thank you, McGee. News and weather this hour, a service of Homer Tire and the Homer Tire Real Estate Team. If you are looking to sell your home, it is springtime and it's time to get out there and list your home if you need to sell it, because there's going to be a lot of activity now here in Greenville between now and August. But when you list it, who will you list it with? You need to list it with a real estate team that is getting things done. And I think if you'll check the stats in Pitt County, you'll find out Homer Tire is leading the pack right now. And that's because of all the aggressive things that Homer Tire does, including the Homer Tire Guarantee, which is he will buy the home from you himself. That is a guarantee if for some reason the home does not sell by the date and the deadline that you need it sold. So contact Homer Tire at 758-HOME or visit them online at guaranteedsellnc.com. Remember, never a 6-month contract. If you want out of the deal, you're out of the deal just by asking. Call Homer Tire, 758-HOME, or visit them online at guaranteedsellnc.com, and you'll be able to pick up some of the great testimonials, not editorials, testimonials on his website, which are pretty editorial in and of themselves. All right, let's take a break. Big golf tournament coming up every year. One of the biggest events in Greenville, the Boys and Girls Club Golf Tournament, sponsored by our buddy Jim Clement at the Clement Companies this year. We'll be right back and talk about it right after this.
Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage Company will deliver a storage unit to your home or business today. Stallings Storage is the only local company providing mobile storage units 8x15 or 8x10 delivered to your site. If you are remodeling your home or office or need to store merchandise and inventory at your business, you need to call Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage. We deliver, pick up, and store it for you. It's that easy, and there's no need to send your business out of town when your mobile storage needs can be met right here with people you know. Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage is located in Pitt County on Beast Oaks Road. It's a well-secured facility with a living manager. Fixed units range from 5 feet by 10 feet to 40 feet by 40 feet. We store boats, cars, anything you need. We are Pirate supporting pirates. Call Stallings Mobile and Mini Storage today at 321-2300. That's 321-2300.
It's the #1 for everyone sales event going on now at Greenville Toyota. You've heard of 20% off at the mall and the big retail discount stores, but never before on Toyotas. Greenville Toyota announces up to 20% off MSRP on a huge selection of brand new Toyotas. Plus, get 0% financing on 9 new Toyota models, all with the Greenville Toyota Advantage. And we need your trade, so we'll pay you up to 120% of book value, guaranteed. Don't miss the #1 for everyone sales event with new Toyotas up to 20% off MSRP this month at Greenville Toyota.
I'm Taylor Griffin, and I approved this ad because I want to go to Washington to work for you. I've been there before, working for Senator Jesse Helms, serving in the White House under George W. Bush, and in the Treasury Department, helping track down funds headed for terrorists. I've also owned my own business, so I know what it means to make a budget and stick to it. I'm a strong conservative, committed to lowering your taxes, limiting the size and scope of government, and repealing Obamacare. Go to TaylorGriffin.org and learn why I'm the clear conservative choice for Congress.
From out of sight.
Sorry.
Oh, hey, and check out that new look from Pepsi.
I don't know why, but today I feel a little bit different. Oh, I feel like I woke up this morning and I can change the world. I can change the world. I guess it's true, yeah.
Unsafe drivers are all around you, speeding, texting, doing things that cause accidents and result in serious injury.
At Hardy & Hardy, we think those drivers and their insurance companies should be held responsible. We provide aggressive representation in and out of the courtroom, fighting for our clients' compensation for medical bills, lost wages, pain and suffering, and permanent injuries.
Count on Hardy & Hardy, protecting the rights of the seriously injured.
Okay, welcome back. It is Monday morning, March the 31st. Springtime is here. It's a beautiful morning out there. We're just talking about that. And that means that golf tournaments are cranking up in Greenville. One of the biggest golf tournaments of the year every year in Greenville is the Boys and Girls Club Golf Tournament, which is sponsored this year by, I mentioned Jim Clement and the Clement Companies. I did not mention First Citizens Bank. I just found out about that. And here to talk about that from the Boys and Girls Club this morning, the executive director of our Boys and Girls Club, Misty Marston. How are you?
Hey, I'm great, Henry. How are you?
Good to see you. And my buddy, Teresa Bearfield. How are you?
Good morning, great.
And your title is Marketing Director?
Director of Development.
Director of Development. Mm-hmm. Does that mean you raise money?
Basically, that's what it means.
Yeah.
Misty spends it. No.
Nobody can say, you raised it, Misty spends it. Nobody can say no to you, Teresa. All right, let's talk about what's going on at the Boys and Girls Club. This is a big event, and you want people in town. This is an opportunity to support the Boys and Girls Club, but also get out and enjoy a good day of golf. What's the date of this?
It's on Thursday, June the 5th at Greenville Country Club.
Okay. All right. And give us the details, Teresa. How do you sign up, and what's it cost? And
yeah, Henry, we've
had such a great interest in this event that we have 2 flights this year. We've got one at 8:30 and one at 1. The 1 o'clock flight is filling up really fast. People can call the club directly. It's 355-2345, extension 205. Number can be found.
So sign up at the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, you can. First Citizens is sponsoring it, like you had mentioned, and also the Clement companies. So if anyone were to call their office, they could get funneled into us. But we've got the registration forms, and we're ready to sign people up. Just call the club.
All right, sounds good. And it's always a fun event, and it's great also to have 2 different flights. Because I know I can't ever play in the morning, but usually I have to play in the afternoon, so I need to,
So we need to save you a spot.
I need to get in. We need to say, I'm trying to figure out how many golf tournaments we're already committed to, because there are some. But this one really is one of the biggest ones in town every year.
It is, and Misty can speak to the expansion of the organization, but we've pulled in our 4 counties, and so we've got golfers
great.
from all 4 counties, and even as far as Raleigh coming, probably further to play.
Oh, that's awesome. Tell us what's going on at the Boys and Girls Club, Misty. I know it's
Everything.
always something new. You guys
fun.
do such a terrific job.
So we are serving kids in 4 counties now and kind of taking a regional approach, which is really a national trend. We opened our newest club in Greene County in November, and that's going excellent. But we've experienced a lot of growth here in Pitt County as well. Within our existing clubs, we saw a 20% increase in daily attendance last year, which we're really proud of. And of that, about a 49% increase in the number of teenagers who are coming to the club. So we're just being really kind of focused. Our board's adopted this strategy of growth, of operating at full capacity, and also having a special emphasis on teenagers and making sure that we're providing them a safe, positive place to be and enriching activities. So it's fun.
That's pretty amazing, because we've heard over the years how important and how successful this Boys and Girls Club operation is. But last year, a 20% increase in attendance?
Yes.
How in the world did you do that?
And the daily attendance. Well, our club directors and the folks, the leaders who are working in the clubs, just really put forth a lot of effort in terms of making sure that their members were coming more frequently, and then also recruiting new members to join the clubs.
Yeah, that's great.
Extending hours on Friday nights to serve more teenagers, and just really being creative to meet the needs of the region.
Yeah, you mentioned teenagers. What kind of stuff are you doing to try to draw them in?
Well, in most of our clubs, the gym is the carrot that we use to get the kids in the door.
The basketballs.
But lots of fun field trips, college tours, a lot of things happening on weekends, just making sure that we're keeping the kids engaged in a positive place. And I can't recall I want to say Free Boot Friday, but that's the thing downtown. That is clearly not what we do in the clubs. Yeah. Kickback Friday nights for the teenagers, where we have extended hours and provide some additional programming specific for teenagers.
Yeah. Okay. Great. And you're always looking for donors and people to help. And I've always said, Teresa, that people that are looking for some place to park some cash to help the community. There's no better place than the Boys and Girls Club, because you guys are doing the work of trying to keep these kids off the street and give them a safe and productive place to be.
And we've had a lot of really awesome partnerships this year. Like you said, Boys and Girls Club has always been strong in our community, but Misty and the whole support team is fairly new, as of maybe a year and a half now. And so we've seen a lot of really great partnerships with the community, especially the police department and some local figures in the community.
And again, this golf tournament is another example of how people can support the Boys and Girls Club.
Absolutely.
And talk about your corporate sponsors, because you got 2 good ones there.
Yeah, we do.
Two folks that really do a lot for the community.
Misty and I really enjoy this event. I know all of our resource development committee does. We get together and have the best planning meetings. So we've got a lot of things up our sleeves, lots of surprises for the tournament, and a lot of our other events this year. We've got our big event in September, and so, yeah, definitely come out. Again, the afternoon flight fills up very quickly.
Yeah.
Teams are $500, and they can go to our website. Everyone can go to our website. It's bgcpitt.org, and our registration forms are available online.
And they've been doing this tournament this is the 6th year that the Clement Companies and First Citizens Bank have really stepped up in a really large way to support the organization. So we're so grateful for their continued support. As you said, they're pillars in our community and do a lot for everyone, but we're thankful for what they do for our kids.
Yeah, as I recall, Jim Clement had his own golf tournament. He was doing it for his clients, and then just decided, it's got so successful, why don't we do something to give back to the community? And he started, he hooked up with the Boys and Girls Club and said, let's do the tournament with the Boys and Girls Club. So.
And it's fun. They don't just give us the money. Jim and Gordon really do a lot of the work. So that's even better.
Yeah.
That's really
good,
nice.
We need to get those guys out there doing something, especially Clement. Clement is, he's you talk about a guy who gives back. He's a great example of a business person here in Greenville that understands, it's not just good enough to do well. You need to do good.
That's right.
And he does both good and well. All right, very good. So the details again, June the 5th, Greenville Country Club.
8:30 and 1 o'clock.
8:30 flight, 1 o'clock flight.
1 o'clock's filling up very quickly.
So if you want to play in the afternoon, you better check right now.
Yes.
And again, the website is,
It's bgcpit.org.
which stands for Boys and Girls Club, bgcpit.org.
That's correct.
And all the details are on. Can you sign up online?
They are. Yep, you can print the form off right online, fax it, mail it in.
Okay,
It's all available.
We'll come pick it up, call us.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks for all you guys do.
Thank you.
Great to see you again.
Good to see you.
Looking forward to the golf tournament, June the 5th.
June the 5th.
June
And we're
the
going to
5th.
order up perfect weather like today.
Yeah, today would be, it's a little bit windy, but still. It's going to be about 70 today. We'd take this, wouldn't we?
We would.
Yeah. By the time you get to June, you're probably going to hope for some cooler temperatures, maybe. All right. Good to see you both. Thank
Good
you
to
very
see
much
you.
for coming
Thank
in.
you so much.
Misty Marston from the Boys and Girls Club, the executive director, and the director of development for the Boys and Girls Club, Teresa Bearfield. Guys, good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
See you.
All right. 20 in front of 9. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Truck Month at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Lease the new 2014 Ram 1500 for just $199 a month. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep across from the Cracker Barrel in Greenville.
Many people in eastern North Carolina suffer from diabetes. The question is, can the disease be managed before it causes harm? Are there lifestyle changes that can help prevent it in the first place? And can a health system really make a difference? At Vidant Health, we are empowering people with tools and resources to detect and manage chronic disease. Can diabetes education and management help members of your family lead healthier lives? The answer is definitely yes.
Sorry. Oh, hey, and check out that new look from Pepsi.
I don't know why, but today I feel a little bit different. I feel like I woke up this morning and I can change the world. I can change the world. I guess it's true, yeah.
And we're back at Boyd's Carpet in Winterville on Fire Tower Road. I'm standing here with Jason Boyd. Jason, beautiful newly remodeled showroom here. Tell us about it.
Well, Hank, as we go into our 20th year here, we remodeled our showroom. We've got things kind of refixed up nice for everybody because it is the spring here in 2014. We want everybody to come see us. Of course, we're located here on Fire Tower Road. Our phone number is 321-7066. We'd like everybody to come see what's happening here at Boyd's Carpet.
And you've even expanded your staff for the spring. Talk about your new staff.
Well, last year was one of our best years ever, and we expanded our staff to make it more suitable for all our customers because we're offering more than just carpet, our wood, our ceramic tile, our LVT, and we want everybody to make sure that we do our shop at home service, so we got plenty of people to serve you.
And tell us about some special financing offers you may have available.
Yes, come see us again for our 12-month financing with GE Card Service. So we're here at Boyd's Carpet, anytime here to serve you.
When you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco. No matter where you go in Eastern Carolina, there's sure to be an attractive and always clean Trade Wilco Hess station nearby. For the absolute lowest prices on gas, groceries, and travel necessities, stop at any of the Trade Wilco Hess stations throughout Eastern Carolina. Keep your eyes on the road, but remember to look for the green and white Hess sign. The best part? No one supports the ECU Pirates more. So when you're on the go, it's Trade Wilco.
Come see Eastern North Carolina's largest selection of Jeeps here at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Drive the all-new 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee for just $349 a month. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep across from the Cracker Barrel in Greenville.
It's 16 in front of 9 o'clock. The Associated Press has just reported that a cluster of orange objects that were spotted by that search plane out of Australia looking for the Malaysian Airlines jet is not the jet. It is fishing equipment. Just another disappointment in the 3-week hunt for Australia's Prime Minister said that he will continue indefinitely. The crew of an Australian P-3 Orion saw at least 4 orange objects more than 2 meters. 2 meters is about 6 feet, by the way, in size on Sunday. And the pilot dubbed the sighting their most promising lead in the search for Flight 370. But just 30 minutes ago, Australian Maritime Safety Authority spokesman Jesse Platt said an analysis confirms that these objects are fishing equipment and floating in the water and nothing to do with the missing flight. So, another disappointment in the long search for this Malaysian airliner. Where is that plane? Where is that plane? Isn't it going to be strange if we find out it was hijacked and flown to some other country and they were able to elude radar and all that kind of stuff? I mean, it's
strange.
It's not impossible, because again, we keep hearing that some of the detection equipment was turned off by the pilot or by the co-pilot, right? And so I'm still not convinced that the people are gone and that airplane's in the water somewhere. Are you? Am I seeing black helicopters here?
I still think it's at the bottom of the ocean somewhere, but I would not rule out that possibility.
Isn't it funny that with all of the radar and the technology that we have today, that they still have, 3 weeks later, we still don't know what happened to that thing? Which, you begin to wonder, will we ever know? Will we ever know what happened?
Who knows?
Strange stuff.
Indeed.
Sunshine at 68 degrees today. May get up to 70. Going to be a beautiful day. Clear and 40 tonight. 74 degrees tomorrow, 47 tomorrow night, and then 82 degrees on Wednesday. Pretty good stuff. I'm excited about that. We mentioned the GreenvilleHeadlines.com, all the new stuff on the front page of GreenvilleHeadlines.com this morning, including the story about Will McKenzie coming in second in the Texas Open yesterday, and Hank Hinton's column about growing up with Will McKenzie and going to high school with him. That is on there now. Will is now the hottest golfer on the PGA Tour. He's had 5 top 10 finishes and 13 starts this year. And the season is just getting started.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame he didn't win yesterday. He'd have been able to play in the Masters, right?
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
Augusta would never be the same if Willie Pretty exciting stuff there.
It is.
13 in front of 9. Let's get more sports now. Here's McGee on Sports.
And speaking of that, Stephen Bowditch won the Valero Texas Open on Sunday after finishing 9 under for the tournament. Greenville native Will McKenzie finishing tied for second, marking his 5th top 10 finish of the season, 9th top 25 finish of the year. McKenzie currently 11th on the FedEx Cup. The Final Four is set for North Texas. It will be Wisconsin, Florida, Kentucky, and UConn. And for Kentucky, it was this shot by Aaron Harris that sent the Wildcats to North Texas. He hit a 3-point basket after being heavily guarded there by Michigan late in the game as time was expiring to lift number 8 seed Kentucky over Michigan 75-72. The Wildcats become the first team to knock the defending champion and runner-up out of the same tournament and will now face the Wisconsin Badgers on Saturday. Number 7 UConn beat number 4 seed Michigan State 60-54, becoming the first number 7 seed to reach the Final Four since the tournament began, or expanded, I should say, to 64 teams in 1985. The Huskies will meet the top seed Florida Gators on Saturday. The Final Four gets underway about 6:45 on Saturday. The nightcapper underway just after 9 o'clock there from North Texas. Duke assistant basketball coach Steve Wojciechowski has emerged as a target for Marquette University in its search for a basketball coach. Marquette made an initial push for VCU's Shaka Smart, but Smart turned down the offer, and now Wojciechowski joins Tennessee's Konzo Martin as one of the top choices after Buzz Williams left Marquette to take the head job at Virginia Tech. Other basketball news, NC State sophomore Tyler Lewis will transfer from the Wolfpack program. Not a huge surprise here. Lewis started 18 games for NC State this season, including the last 14 contests. He did come on pretty strong though late there for the Wolfpack, but Tyler Lewis will no longer be in the red and white. And ECU improved to 17-11 overall with a 3-game sweep of the University of Maryland Baltimore County over the weekend. The Pirates ride a 7-game win streak into Wednesday's contest with number 19 NC State. The Wolfpack struggling to a 15-11 overall start, just 3-9 now in the ACC is NC State. And that first pitch is set for 6 o'clock Wednesday night coming up in Raleigh at Duke Field. Always a fun matchup when these two get together, NC State, ECU Wednesday night, in what will now be a very tough stretch for the Pirates, who've won 7 straight games, and they will take on NC State coming up on Wednesday. Then they will travel to Rice for a 3-game Conference USA set, turn right back around the next week and play NC State here at home. It's tough.
Well, the good news is they're on a roll right now.
Oh, yeah, that's good news.
East Carolina's won 7 in a row, and NC State's a team kind of going in the other direction, right?
Right now, yeah.
They've lost 9 ACC games in a row.
Yep.
So East Carolina, with the sweep this weekend of Maryland, Baltimore County, UMBC, and now East Carolina has won 7 in a row and 2 weekend sweeps in a row, which is pretty cool.
That's good. Good stuff.
By the way, you want to set up your story about the Final Four again, and I'll play the cut for you because now I have it.
Okay, yeah.
It took me a while, but I finally got it for you.
All right, the Final Four is set, and for Kentucky, it was this shot by Aaron Harris that sent the Wildcats to North Texas.
10 seconds for the Final Four. Harrison, that shot's to...
was right in his face. You cannot contest a shot any better than LeVert did on that one. Good defense, but great offense there.
Great shot, great defense. What can you say? Went in.
Pretty amazing stuff, actually.
It is. It is. Calipari now back in the Final Four. And he took a team. I was telling my wife last night, I remember watching Kentucky back when they played North Carolina in Chapel Hill earlier in the year, and North Carolina beat them, and Kentucky was like, full of freshmen. Look what Calipari's done again. Great recruiting class, but they just can't win, and now they're back in the Final Four. So,
if I was in the NCAA investigation, I would be investigating everything about Kentucky right now. I mean, I think Calipari is just, it's just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It just feels sleazy. It just feels sleazy. Yeah. And I know there's some Kentucky fans in the audience that probably won't be happy with me saying that. And now Chris Mossman, the big kahuna, he lives up there, and he's all about Kentucky basketball now. Now that he lives in Lexington, he's all about Kentucky basketball. And, of course, he loves Coach Cal. I see him with pictures of him and
Coach Syracuse brethren catch wind of that. That wouldn't be good.
Exactly. All right, let's get our last break of the hour in. 8 minutes in front of 9 o'clock. Monday morning, last day of March. March 31st, last day to vote in the Pitt Community College Dancing with the Stars contest. You've got till 11:59 tonight. You can do it online at pccdancingstars.com. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Truck Month at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Lease the new 2014 Ram 1500 for just $199 a month. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep across from the Cracker Barrel in Greenville.
I'm Taylor Griffin, and I approved this ad because I want to go to Washington to work for you. I've been there before, working for Senator Jesse Helms, serving in the White House under George W. Bush, and in the Treasury Department, helping track down funds headed for terrorists. I've also owned my own business, so I know what it means to make a budget and stick to it. I'm a strong conservative, committed to lowering your taxes, limiting the size and scope of government, and repealing Obamacare. Go to TaylorGriffin.org and learn why I'm the clear conservative choice for Congress. Sorry.
Oh, hey, and check out that new look from Pepsi.
I don't know why, but today I feel a little bit different. I feel like I woke up this morning and I can change the world. I can change the world. I guess it's true, yeah.
Many people in eastern North Carolina suffer from diabetes. The question is, can the disease be managed before it causes harm? Are there lifestyle changes that can help prevent it in the first place? And can a health system really make a difference? At Vidant Health, we are empowering people with tools and resources to detect and manage chronic disease. Can diabetes education and management help members of your family lead healthier lives? The answer is definitely yes.
Top Dog Academy is Eastern North Carolina's complete dog training facility. Top Dog provides an excellent environment for dogs of all ages with training services and work week daycare. Top Dog is located on Highway 43 South, just 4 miles from Bells Fork, and features a comfortable, healthy environment and a spacious facility for daycare and a brand new, beautiful facility for training. Call 752-8215 or visit TopDogOnline.com.
Come on out Highway 43 South to Top Dog Academy, where we know dogs.
Unlock the best life has to offer for generations to come. Introducing the Legacy Membership exclusively at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. As a Legacy member, you'll not only enjoy all the benefits of an active, family-friendly lifestyle, your children and grandchildren will enjoy membership status as well. Belonging to Ironwood is remarkable. Sharing it with your entire family is even better. Become a Legacy member today, only at Ironwood Golf and Country Club. Golf at its finest, life at its fullest.
Come see Eastern North Carolina's largest selection of Jeeps here at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Drive the all-new 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee for just $349 a month. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep across from the Cracker Barrel in Greenville.
Tonight at 6:30 here on 103.7 and Cable 7. We will have our Greenville Vital Signs program again.
Bless you.
Why is it every time that I open the microphone, coming back from a break, I'm fine during the break, but the minute I start to talk, I have to sneeze?
Must be the mic. Must be allergic to the mic. I don't know. It's kind of an odd thing, though.
Strange timing. So tonight, 6:30, again, Greenville Vital Signs. It's growing. We are going to have more medical practices be a part of that. We just had Eastern Orthodontics sign on. Vidant Health has signed on. Also, 21st Century Oncology, Carolina Radiation Medicine. We're going to have videos up on those practices. But currently, you can see the two practices that are on there, including Atlantic Gastroenterology with Dr. Tom Sturgis and Dr. Ray Fountain, if you're looking for a gastroenterologist, as well as Pirate Pediatrics, if you're looking for a pediatrician here in town. And the idea of Greenville Vital Signs is for you to get comfortable with the doctor by being able to look at the video and watch the video before you go to the doctor. So if you need a gastroenterologist or a pediatrician tonight, watch the show, 6:30, or listen to it on the radio.
It's a nice...
You'll get to see them before you go visit. More healthcare practices being added almost daily now to GreenvilleVitalSigns.com. So it's all on the front page of GreenvilleHeadlines.com. 8:57. You know what happened to me this weekend? I was down at this meeting in Charleston, and somebody hacked my Twitter account. How does that happen?
Really?
And why do they do that? So I started getting messages from people all over the place. Change your password. Your Twitter account's been hacked.
What'd they say? Did they tweet anything out under your name?
Well, yeah, they did. They tweeted out all sorts of crazy stuff like, "Hey, I heard you said this about me," and that kind of stuff.
I hate that stuff.
But I mean, I was getting texts from people like Chris Markowski, the national talk show radio host, that the
Watchdog on Wall Street.
Watchdog on Wall Street. Chris texted me and said, "I think your Twitter account's been hacked." Beth Grant. Jeff Compher, our AD, I think we gave him the virus.
I'm telling you, there really no such thing as there is no such thing as a firewall anymore. People want to get into something, be it Facebook, Twitter, any social media account, they can do it, which is scary.
What are they after?
I don't know.
Why are they trying to do it?
I don't know. Maybe looking for other personal information that you may have within your settings that is required for you to set up that account.
But is it true they could actually get into your computer that way? Somebody mentioned that to me over the weekend.
That I don't know.
And get like if you got personal financial information in there or bank accounts or
I mean some accounts for certain things require you to have that birth date. Maybe that zip code that they need to get what they really want, which I think is probably financial information.
It must be getting pretty bad because I was trying to sign up to pay a credit card online last week. I couldn't get through all the questions. They asked me like 5 security questions. And I mean, it just took so long. I just finally got online. I got on the telephone and paid the bill over the phone. Because it was going to be late if I didn't do that.
Yeah,
I didn't want to get my credit dinged.
That's a big. That's unfortunately it's a mess right now.
Unbelievable. All right, everybody, have yourself a great Monday. Enjoy the nice weather. Again, temperatures today up near 70 degrees. Going to be 74 tomorrow. Into the 80s on Wednesday. Finally, a beautiful spring week. I hope you enjoy it. We'll see you tomorrow on Talk of the Town.
Cable 7, your hometown station.